Everyone, welcome to part 221 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's too bad. No, I'm just kidding. Check the description down below. I'm not going to explain it all, but it says everything in the description, how this works, how you can ask me questions, all that stuff. It's in the description, so check it out. With all that being said, though, let's get on to today's comment. We're just doing one comment today. All right, so this comment says, okay, so I saw we could ask more than one question, so I have like 3. Yeah, almost everybody asks more than one question. I mean, almost nobody asks only one question. Okay, question number 1. Have you heard of Valgrace? It is pronounced Valdez, by the way. It's not Valdez, you heathens. It's Valdez. It's actually more like Baldes in it's Spanish. That's besides the point. Have you heard of Valgrace? What are your thoughts on it? Ship between Leo and Jason. The people who say this, do you even read the books? Like, you can call them Valgrace as like friends, like best friends, but guys, both of these guys are into girls. So what are you even talking about? A romantic ship between these two guys? That makes absolutely zero sense. Like, in the actual canon of the books, that makes no sense. So can people please stop talking about it? Unless it's like a headcanon, like in a made up like alternate reality, sure, whatever. But in the actual books, no. I mean, seriously, guys. Okay, moving on to question number 2 now. What's your opinions on Solangelo? First of all, if we're just talking about the name Solangelo, I don't like that really at all. If it were up to me, it would be Willico, okay? That sounds, okay, that doesn't sound better, actually. But Solangelo, like, they're like the only people that use their last names. Like, nobody else uses their last names except Valgrace, which is never going to happen. But that's the only people who use their last names. It doesn't make any sense, honestly. My opinions on them, I think there are 2 books. The 2 books that have been written by Rick Riordan and another person are the worst books in the entire Riordanverse. Because they weren't fully written by Rick Riordan. You can tell that the other author wrote the 2 books, and then Rick basically did revisions. And those 2 books are the 2 worst books in the entire world. You know what? Actually, no, The Son of the Star is the worst book in the entire universe. The Court of the Dead is like 3rd or 4th from the bottom. I gotta move on before I rant too much. All right, question number 3 might not count as a PJO question, but what other books of Rick have you read? If you have, which was your favorites and favorite characters? He hasn't really written in many other books. Like, he wrote the Trace Navarre series, and he also wrote like a 39 Clues book, and he also wrote Daughter of the Deep. The only one that I've read outside of the Percy Jackson world continuity is Daughter of the Deep, and I actually think that's a really good book. Like, if you have not read Daughter of the Deep, you should check it out because it is very good. Oh, by the way, it was announced in like 2021 that Disney Plus had acquired the rights to make a movie of Daughter of the Deep, but then they scrapped it because it was going to be too expensive. I'm not gonna lie, I would have really liked to see that movie, but it's never gonna happen. All right, that answers all today's questions. Go ahead and get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of my answers for the questions. And if you have any different answers of your own for those questions, let me know those in the comments as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 222 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions.